Welcome, friends, to Beauty and the Tease, a fundraiser for the Burlesque Hall of Fame, hosted by yours truly, Miss Brawling Beauty and Elsie Rockette. Okay, friends, I just want to say how important this fundraiser is to not just me, but our museum and the Burlesque Hall of Fame weekender. So 100% of the proceeds and the tips tonight will be going to Burlesque Hall of Fame. Now, instead of doing the intros and bios of our performers this evening, we decided we wanted to learn a little bit more about our legends. So each of the performers picked one legend that they would like all of us to learn a little bit more about, which I think is fantastic because this is for the legends, right? Okay, so our first performer this evening, Miss Gypsy Moonshine from Salt Lake City, she nominated Miss Dusty Summers. Now, Miss Dusty Summers has been billed as Las Vegas's only nude magician, and she's toured the United States and Canada for over 25 years. Now, she's also owned nightclubs, and she has written 3 books. This woman is very multi-talented, and she is very graceful on stage. I hope you check her out. So, welcoming to the stage for the first time this evening, our first performer, Miss Gypsy Moonshine.
Let's see here.
There's a bright side to every wrong thing if you're looking at me through the right eyes. Darkness in my name, don't you wanna come and play on the cool side? Don't be so shy. There's a pleasure in hiding from the sun. No, I was never one for pretty weather. I'd rather be a creep. Baby, follow me into the water. I'll take you to the darker. This could be perfection. A venom dripping in your mouth, singing like a siren. Love me while your wrists are bound. You've been seeing me in your dreams, but I'll be there when your reality drowns. You can pretend that when you hear my voice, darling, it's your choice not to fall in. But it's all an act, 'cause I know exactly what you're wanting. You know it's what I'm wanting. Boy, I know what you desire. Oh, you're such a bad, bad liar. This could be perfection. A venom dripping in your mouth, singing like a siren. Love me while your wrists are bound. You've been seeing me in your dreams, but I'll be there when your reality drowns. I'll be there when your reality drowns. Boy, I know what you desire.
How wonderful, friends. Put your hands together for Miss Gypsy Moonshine and her co-star, Eric Westwood. Up next, our second performer, Miss Elsie Rockette, my co-producer. She chose Tempest Storm. So let's learn a little bit more about Tempest Storm. Tempest Storm is probably one of the most iconic burlesque performers in modern day. She has had a career that has spanned over 60 years. She got her big break performing in clubs in California and Oregon. She also co-starred in a movie about her life called Tempest Storm. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about Tempest, go online, Google or Facebook, search her. Let's learn a little bit more about her. And friends, if you don't know, go ahead and type in Tempest Storm and Betty Page and see what you pull up. I'm sure you'll love the videos. So let's bring up our next performer, my co-producer, Miss Elsie Rockette.
Johnny was bashful and shy. Nobody understood why. Mary loved him. All the other girls passed him by. Everyone wanted to know how she could pick such a beau with a twinkle in her eye. She made this reply: he's not so good in a crowd, but when you get him alone, you'd be surprised. He isn't much at a dance, but when he's taking you home, you'd be surprised. He doesn't look like much of a lover, but you can't judge a book by its cover. He's got the face of an angel, but there's a devil in his eye. He's such a delicate thing, but when he starts to squeeze, you'd be surprised. He doesn't look very strong, but when you sit on his knees, you'd be surprised. At a party or at a ball, I've got to admit that he's nothing at all. But in a Morris chair, you'd be surprised. Mary continued to praise Johnny's remarkable ways to the ladies. And you know advertising pays. Now Johnny's never alone. He has the busiest phone almost every other day. A new girl will say he's not so good in the house, but on a bench in the park, you'd be surprised. He isn't much in the light, but when he gets in the dark, you'd be surprised. I know he looks as slow as the Erie, but you don't know the half of it, dearie. He looks as cold as an Eskimo, but there's fire in his eyes. He doesn't say very much, but when he starts to speak, you'd be surprised. He's not so good at the start, but at the end of a week, you'd be surprised. On a streetcar or in a train, you'd think he was born without any brain. But in a taxi cab, oh boy, you'd be surprised.
How wonderful. I hope you really enjoyed that last act, friends. Up next, we have another Salt Lake City performer, Suckerpunch Sally. Her nomination for our legend is a local one, Milo, the Venus of Dance. Now, we all love Milo, and she has a fantastic story. She got her start in New Orleans, and then she toured Japan and Mexico. She also featured with Jenny Lee. Now, in 1964, at the urging of her mother, she returned to Salt Lake and was told to repent. Now, her mother burned all of her costumes and all of her memorabilia. Several years later, her child found a trunk that had a red dress in it. This dress became Milo's iconic red dress. Now, if you don't know any more about this story, go ahead and check it out or check her out. Now, Milo is also one of my favorite legends. So up next, let's put your hands together for a local star herself, Miss Suckerpunch Sally. I'd like to welcome you back. I hope you really had fun with that last act. I know I did. Up next, we have a local favorite, Madazon Can Can. Now, a lot of you know her because she is a multi-talented performer and she's been around quite a bit. So, she decided that the legend she would like you to learn about is Miss Sally Rand. Now, Miss Sally Rand was known as America's sweetheart, and she was also noted because she had an amazing ostrich feather dance. Now, we all use feather fans for a reason, and this is because of Sally Rand. She also did the balloon dance and the bubble dance. Now, during 1933, she helped save Chicago's World Fair. Now that's no small feat, friends. I assure you of that. Now, when she was performing at the Streets of Paris concession, she was earning $5,000 a week. Now this was a long time ago, friends. This is how popular Miss Sally Rand was. If you don't know about her, check her out. And if you don't know about Madazon Can, look her up. Bringing to the stage our local favorite, Madazon Can.
I'm a notion in your bedroom, make you feel warm, make you wanna resume. Now we know it all for sure. I'm a dance hall, dirty breakbeat, make the snow fall up from underneath your feet. Not alone, I'll be there. Tell me when you wanna go. First rehab, take it all off and step inside the running cab. There's a love that knows the way. I'm the rainbow in your jail cell, all the memories of everything you've ever smelled. Not alone, I'll be there. Tell me when you wanna go. Spread inside the tool shed. Now we know it all for sure. I can show you to the free field. Overcome and more will always be revealed. Not alone, I'll be there. Tell me when you wanna go. Stain on your shirt sleeve, coming down and more, coming to believe. Now we know it all for sure. Make the hair stand up in your arm, teach you how to dance inside the funny farm. Not alone, I'll be there. Tell me when you wanna go. I'll be there, but tell me when you wanna go.
performer is a vaudeville and variety performer and an amazing singer from Salt Lake City, Utah, Miss Charly Luna. Now, the legend that she chose was Marinka. Marinka was also known as the Queen of the Amazons, and she was born in Havana, Cuba in 1940. She was performing as a belly dancer with a traveling burlesque show when she met Rose LaRose. Now, Rose LaRose kind of took her under her wing and mentored her for a little while, and then Marinka got a big break, and she got her big break in This Is Burlesque. Now, continuing the old bump and grind from back in the day, she has become notorious. She's also a staple of the Burlesque Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know about Marinka, check her out. And guess what? She has a book coming out. So make sure that you order that, because we all love to support our legends. Let's welcome to the stage our next performer, Miss Charly Luna. up next for you, we have a wonderful duo from Salt Lake City, Utah, Luminous, Aria, Wildfire. Now, their burlesque legend of choice was Jenny Lee. Jenny Lee was a stripper. She was a model, a pinup model, a union activist, a movie actress. She performed several stripteases in the 50s, the 60s. She was known as the Bazoom Girl. Plus, she was a very sexy version of like a Jane Mansfield. Plus, she was Miss 44 and plenty of more. She spearheaded the union in the mid-50s for the exotic dancers. This was called the Exotic Dancers League of North America. Jenny Lee was more legendary than you would ever think. This lady had a lot of brains, not only bosom. So let's welcome to the stage, Luminous, Aria, Wildfire.
Landscape of love, different patterns all around. My landscape of love, seeking for that special bound. My landscape of love, soul I found. Down the waterfall, my heartbeat falls. Ooh, my earth, I'm fascinated by you. Ooh, my heart, I'm fascinated by you. You, raining passion, dripping drops over my whole body. And blows my mind to the blissful stars. Ooh, my earth, I'm fascinated by you. fascinated by you.
Thank you again for participating tonight. I would also like to let you know that this will be the last act of the evening. So if you'd like to tip, tip big. Tip time. Tip time. Tip big, baby. Okay. The last performer of the evening is myself. And the legend that I chose is Toni Elling. I chose Toni Elling because she's iconic in so many ways. She is a very sweet spirit. She's kind to all. She definitely is a queen. Now, she was affectionately called the Satin Doll, or the Duke's Delight. She got her burlesque dancing in 1960 when she was about 32 years old after a friend suggested she got into stripping. Now, she also incorporated singing into her acts, which not a lot of performers did a sting and fling back then. But she was amazing. Now, throughout her career, she has had very amazing people in her life. And with that in mind, her friend Ellington composed a song called Satin Doll with her in mind. In 2016, she was inducted into the Burlesque Hall of Fame. Friends, I'd like to introduce myself, Miss Brawling Beauty.
All my time was wasted. I chased a dream that I knew could never be true. Stuff the fire, drain the blood. I couldn't fight, so I faced it. Erased away your point of view. Strain the senses, train your thought. I'm walking away. You want me to stay? This life is a lesson, confession, depression, obsession, dismay. I hope that you know there's nowhere to go. You'll never feel falling or whole. I just know that we reap what we sow. And these are the facts. It's hard to come back. The pain that I felt, the cards I was dealt, I burned the whole stack. Cause no one told me I'll never be free. The stone is a boulder, it's harder to hold, and my shoulders are weak. We stay on the phone, I felt all alone. Cause I should've known, but I was a fool for you. And you were a fool for it too. I guess I belong, dead in a song. As God is my witness, I'm healing the sickness I've had all along. I had it all wrong, I waited too long. I crumbled the bridge that allowed me to live, and I'm still holding on. So dig me a hole, 6 feet below, a place I could go when I leave this world to you. And you know I'm good for it too. Fire, drain the blood. I couldn't fight, so I faced it. Erased away, you know, point of view. Stuff the senses, train your
Welcome back, friends. Okay, up next we have a special part of the show. This part of the show is about the highest tip. Whoever does the highest tip is going to receive some signed prints from myself and Miss Elsie Rockette. With that, we're going to include something a little bit special. So when you make your tip online, make sure to include your name, address, and telephone number so we can get you your special gifts. What a way to end the night, my friends. I'm very excited that we could all get together and raise some money for our legends and the Burlesque Hall of Fame. I just wanted to let you know, thank you for coming out. Thank you for all of your tipping, and I hope that you've given everything you can to the Burlesque Hall of Fame and this fundraiser. Good night, friends.